So we have an audience, so let's get it started. Helena and Diva, here we go. And as you know, I love to open up every episode with a good old song. So here I go with my Etta James song of the night, y'all. Trust in me in all that you do. My darling, trust in me in all that you do. Why won't you trust in me? Oh, yes, yes, yes. All right, all right. So this episode is Power, Season 3, Episode 8. Oh, my God, y'all, we only got 2 episodes. I was like, why didn't y'all order 12 episodes? Because this shit is getting so damn good, it might make your head pop off. Okay? So anyway, we learned in this episode that maybe Tariq needs to hang out in the hood a little bit more. One of the people that I follow and commentate with said, we learned tonight that Tariq has been around too many white people and that he ain't got no street smarts whatsoever. Yes. Plus, he don't want to listen to his parents because he feels like they have betrayed him for whatever reason. I'm like, little boy, if you don't get some sense into you, I would knock the taste when they get him, because you know they're going to get Tariq back, right? Kanan ain't going to do nothing to him because he's going to try to turn Tariq. Talking about his name, Slim. You right, Slim Shady. And ain't nothing slim about your bulky ass, Kanan. Either way, getting to the rest of the episode, we'll finish the Tariq, Kanan, Dre triangle here shortly. Anyway, we open up to Tommy having a rude awakening with a beautiful German shepherd named Rishka staring him dead in the face when he wakes up from that ass kicking he took the night before at the hands of Milan's men. Now, basically, it's Milan standing over him talking about, well, we weren't in the condition you were in. We weren't going to let you go home. He wouldn't be in that condition if you hadn't whooped his ass like that. Shit. Hell, he ain't got nothing to live for. He don't give a damn no more. Y'all could have killed him. But now you realize that that's a useful tool. Ah, Milan, you have mastered Sun Tzu's art of war. As we are at war with Ghost and his men. I'm telling you, this shit was crazy. So anyway, next we switch to Mike Sandoval's dumbass. You know, he's the inside mole of the ASUS or whatever it's called. I call it the Attorney General's office. Shit, I don't know what it really is. They all work for the government. Samantha said we need to start a GoFundMe to whoop Tariq's ass. I concur in that opinion, and I rule that we should all have a 5-4 decision on that. Amen. Anyway, Mike Sandoval meets up with Hugo. Hugo like, dude, I'm fucked. I need some money. Bitch better get my money and some fucking passports and some fake ass papers because I gotta get the hell up out of here. Y'all don't know what the hell Lobos is. And then Mike's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, he always gets that dumb, guilty look. You know, like when people don't want to admit that they done wrong. I hope MJ picked that shit up too when he did that last week. When he was on phone. What phone? I'm like, you look dumb as hell and you look guilty. So anyway, Hugo done hemmed him up and was like, all I know is, bitch, better have my money. Honey, okay? You better get him his money. So anyway, Hugo should have whacked him right then and there. And then Mike so shook, he talking about, where the hell is the phone that I was calling you on? I'm going to need to get that from you. He was like, no, mofo, I'll give you the phone when you give me some money, 20,000 G's, and some papers so I can get the hell out this country. I got to go. This shit over. Y'all know where Lobos is, and I got to go. Okay? So, anyway, Tommy Egan basically walking on eggshells this entire episode, so it would seem, because Milan basically trying to get everybody information. Angela done found her some damn balls. She trying to get everybody information because she letting MJ get in that head, which is what MJ is damn good at doing, is twisting and manipulating the mind, trying to play tricks on people, from Ghost to Greg, all of them, everybody confused and lost this episode. So now they done pulled Luis back up in the damn office trying to talk him into spilling the tea on everybody. And Luis is like, well, it's my understanding Lobos done took two to the chest and y'all was supposed to be protecting him, so why the hell am I gonna talk and get locked up for y'all's benefit and I end up dead to the bed, in the words of Funky Diva, okay? So, how you gonna protect me? Fuck this shit. I'm out. I'm out on this deal. So y'all can try to lock me up on something else. Meanwhile, at the club, or as I like to call Truth and Ghost many other companies, Hotel California. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Not to mention, he will not be in any of Karen Bassett's hotels at any time, as the two tricks that we met a few episodes ago had stolen his deal right out from under him. Ghost, so sorry. You tried it, boo. Let's have a moment of silence for his loss of business. Anywho, I have a feeling that Milan will find out about Amos and Andy, or whatever the hell their names are, all day Andy. I don't know what the hell their name was. Anyway, I think Milan, because Milan is all about getting rid of roadblocks. I need a Milan in my life from time to time to get rid of some of these roadblocks I have. So now we know the Drina cigarettes. As one of my followers last week brought up the fact that it would be the Drina cigarettes that would be the key to how Ghost would bring down Milan. Let me see if I can give him a shout out, because I was trying to find out who it was. His name is Dre Adams. So shout out to Dre Adams on Twitter for pointing that out. Honey, you win the prize for that one, because I was trying to figure out what mistake the Milan made. Ghost meets up with this police officer. I don't ever recall seeing him in either season. Maybe he was around first season. I don't know. But this show moves like a damn freight train, so I don't know. So dude was like, I guess he must be on Ghost payroll or something, because he was like, Ghost told him, I'm going to give you the biggest bust of your life. And he was like, not so fast, my friend. You going to do all the leg work, and then I'm going to come in and bring in the cavalry, and we'll get this all taken care of. So it turns out these cigarettes shouldn't even be in the United States. Probably just as bad as Cuban cigarettes being in Cuban cigars and other fine smoked goods not being allowed in the United States. As you know, Serbia, the Romania, Czechoslovakia, and all those Eastern European countries broke up, and it was a war against the Muslims and the Serbians. It was just a hot mess. So I guess those particular cigarettes have no business in the U.S. And so Ghost is now playing Inspector Gadget and running around here trying to do some due diligence so he can get that, so he can shake Milan and get on with his life of being the biggest club owner this world has ever seen. Okay. You know what? I just thought about something. Now, y'all go with me on this. Remember last season when Simon, or whatever his name was basically strong-arming all these different club owners around from coast to coast. It was sending Ghost to be his step and fetch it boy. I wonder if that dude down in Miami will make an appearance one of these last two episodes and help Ghost change the tides. I don't know, but I just thought about that now. That was a random thought. Tommy, y'all, Tommy's a fucking loose cannon this episode, because I think Milan really has gotten into his head. So Tommy, not to mention the fact that he learned that Holly was pregnant from Tasha, and he had no clue that the woman was pregnant, which to me, to this time, hold on y'all, it's hot. Let me turn this fan on. I don't know why I didn't turn it on from jump. They confront Hugo in the parking garage because Hugo done rolled up on Tommy, because he's still like, where the hell is Lobos? My thing is this, don't you think Tommy might have had something to do with this, considering your men never came back? I'm just saying. Either way, the setup is real. So then Hugo basically started poking at Tommy, which is a bad thing. He dumb as hell. You do not poke fun at some man who got a gun to your head. So Hugo, that's why you are now dead to the concrete. Okay. he starts talking about Holly crying about the dog and just poking. Just poking. Finally, Tommy was like, okay, motherfucker, pop, 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 pop. Damn, you down. Anyway, so Tommy done shot Hugo. Hugo bleeding out in this damn garage, wherever the hell they at. Ghost like, what the hell wrong with you? But then Ghost found a good clue. The damn cell phone that Hugo had that Mike Sandoval wanted. Game up, bitches. It's about to go down. Yes, he is reckless, crazy in love, only so broken-hearted. Po Tommy, he just cray-cray. So now, in the words of CNC Music Factory, or whoever said it, shit, one of them groups from the 90s that made you want to dance, I got the power. Yes, that cell phone is the key to Ghost getting free from all these mofos. Now everybody down here in the ASUS up here freaking out, talking about what the hell we gonna do. They having a round table discussion. Angela seems to be the only one that's still rational. She lets them know they just trying to pit us against each other, which is true. That's the game. In the end, if we all join forces, and then Greg dumbass up there talking about we all gonna die. I'm just like, shut the hell up, Greg. Just shut the hell up. Anyway, the black dude, which is the only dude I have any type of legitimacy about or believe anything he has to say at this point, I guess Lobos is dead. Shout out to Ashley Miller, another fellow YouTuber. She says she really hoped Lobos wasn't dead. I too was hoping Lobos wasn't dead, as I love Felipe Lopez's antics and charades. Can't nobody play crazy like Lobos. He reminds me of an Anthony Hopkins of some sort in Hannibal the Cannibal way. Anyway, rest in peace to Felipe Lopez. We shall see you in some callbacks or something. I don't know. Rest in peace. So anyway, oh hell, the closer done showed up at the club. Shit. Hi, James St. Patrick. I'm MJ. I understand that you and Angela Valdez have been getting it on. Let's talk about that. She's so damn twisted. But then come to find out, she was like, I see why you want to get with that shit. I want to get some too. Hell, I really want to get under your pencil skirt, Angela. Either way, I love Ghost. The whole time MJ was talking to him, he was like, Felipe Lobos, who is that again exactly? Girl, you crazy. I don't know who that is. I'm trying to get my child picked up. You better get on up out of here while I go figure out how to get my son. So remember, Medina is the one who helped Greg find Luis Diaz down in Southern California, down in San Diego. So he now knows that Greg is dirty and desperate. He basically told Greg, if you ain't got no facts, mofo, you need to lose my motherfucking number, okay? Don't call me, and I won't call you. I know your ass was suspended. Get the hell out of my office. I'm trying to keep my badge and my pension. Shit. I want to retire and go down here to Florida and go fishing. You trying to mess that up for me. Bye. So now, Angela ass is shook and scared. So now she up here playing Inspector Klaus, running around here trying to get everybody information. So she goes and pooches on down to Tommy Egan's mama house, and his mama ain't telling shit, cause she like, girl, look, you see all this I got? I ain't trying to get this cut off, honey, because they almost cut off my lights when Tommy forgot to pay my bill when he was messing around with that Holly, whatever the hell her name is. Girl, I ain't fucking it up. Tommy was at my house on the day in question. We had some pizza and some Coke. That's what we did. Speaking of which, did y'all hear that they found cocaine down to the Coca-Cola plant? I think it's probably old Coke anyways, like from back in the day when they used to process. Ooh, I bet that stuff is... Does drugs ferment? Ooh, I wouldn't want that in my system. You probably die on sniff, okay? Anyway, So I guess Kanan asked and took refuge in this old woman's house or apartment that he'd have knocked off last week with a Jesus Save pillow. I don't know what that's all about. I hope they tell us before they wrap the credits and on this damn season, because I'm confused as hell. So Dre telling him all the tea about how he's picking up Tariq. He's Tariq's chauffeur. And I'm just like, oh, damn, Dre, shut the hell up. I don't know what Kanan is plotting on doing. At that point, I didn't know what he was plotting on doing, but okay. Speaking of which, let me run back. Angela asked and got busted at Tom and Mama house. And he told her, sit your ass down, because I'm about to make change at your $5 ass. No, he didn't tell her that, but if I was Angela, I would be scared of Tommy, because you don't know the whole story about what's going on with Tommy. Tommy is a man with nothing to lose. Nothing at all to lose. And with Kanan being hemmed up, I know, Samantha, I'm confused too, because I'm like, does she not have any family that's going to come looking for her? Or, look, usually old ladies like that have like church groups and stuff they actively involved with. They get on the little bus to go down to Atlantic City to go play the penny and nickel slots. I mean, surely at some point. And what did he do with the body? Is it in the house? Is it decaying? I want to know. Tell me what you think down in the comments. We're back. As I always like to say, apparently Frontier wants advertisement inside of my YouTube videos. I don't know, but Frontier, you suck. You're cruddy as Kanan. That's all I got to say about y'all. Stop. Y'all need to get information with this damn internet. I'm going to be back down there to City Hall talking. They paused it again. That's twice. They never do it twice. That ain't nice, Frontier. I hate y'all so much. Come on back, Verizon, or hurry up and open up the market for AT&T. So anyway, Dre ends up hooking up with Kanan at this basketball place. And so Kanan starts, talking to Tariq's dumbass. And that's, I'm calling him dumbass, because, baby, you dumb as hell. You don't know this dude. I know you hurting and you confused, and you don't understand that you are living a very privileged life. And your ass hates your mom and daddy and everybody else. You just hate life. I get that. But you can look at Kanan and tell he ain't right. Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe Tariq need to go and they just have 2 girls. I mean, little girl got talent. She can sing Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow. Anyway, I'm not Miss Diva loves the kids, honey. So she don't want no babies hurt. I believe Tariq can get some help. We gonna get him together. We gonna get him information. Needless to say, the setup is real. So now he's gotten in with Tariq, and he now knows that Tariq was friends with his son. And Dre, I don't know. Dre, I personally think that you should say something, because here's what I predict is going to happen. Let's be real. So far, we have seen that Milan don't give 2 fucks about anyone. He basically will kill anyone and anything that presents or may be a freaking roadblock to his enterprise of drugs and cigarettes he trying to dump off. I'm just saying. Let's be real about that. Okay. So if he finds out that if he sees Dre and Kanan talking and he does a little due diligence, I think Kanan and Dre might be out. They might be out. And don't let him find out that Kanan has Tariq. Kanan gonna end up just like them Jamaicans. Okay? That's what I think gonna happen, because Dre up here snitching, playing 2 sides of the same damn coin. And he gonna end up, I don't know. And it ain't looking good for you, Dre. And I was riding for you, Rotimi. Anyway. Oh, hell. Now we all down at the club again for a meetup that nobody was apprised of. Considering that Milan has taken has taken his beloved pet Tommy to his operations and warehouse where they will now be selling synthetic drugs. Okay, so now Tommy is the spokesperson, the voiceover, the motivational speaker for the Milan cartel. Okay, so Ghost like, you didn't tell me we were having a meeting in my damn club. What the fuck? I mean, he done rounded up all the old heads this time. He didn't get the couriers. No, he went out and got the distributors, okay? So basically, he done got the Korean. He done got Luis. I don't even know how the hell he got Luis. I guess Luis must have decided to stay in New York for whatever reason. I don't know. But either way, Luis dumbass there. Somebody else was there. Oh, the Luis right-hand man whom he told to go get him something to drink. Boy, I might have been gone, but you gonna get right back in your place, okay? So the Korean dude, basically after Tommy gave his speech about, yo, this is how we gonna do it, we gonna use curry, basically the whole operation of what Ghost and Tommy built together, he has now sold Milan on this plan, okay? So now the Korean dude that stood up talking about, I'm not doing this, and I know it was you that killed my son. I owe it. Baby, it's all over for the little Korean dude. Now I'm hurt. I wanted to hear him do more karaoke. Rest in peace, Korean dude. Should have kept your mouth closed, Pops. Since you got loud, you gotta go. Lord Jesus. It ain't no fun if you don't shut the hell up. Hey. So basically, once again, Milan, like Beyonce, wants all of y'all to know, everybody better get information, okay? Because otherwise, you're going to end up just like Mr. Korea Man over here. I know y'all enjoyed his karaoke. May he rest in peace. You are. Father Callahan was like, oh, Jesus, Ados Mios, what we gonna do? I was like, oh, shit, he's speaking Irish and Spanish all at the same time. Shout out to Spanish Harlem or where the hell Father Callahan is. Father Callahan had me dying, though. He was like, I got a soup kitchen and drugs to sell. I was like, how does that sound coming out of your mouth, Father Callahan, in front of everybody? You feeding the poor and the drug addicts too. Lord, okay, I can't with you, Father Callahan. I really can't. Now, here it goes. Here we go. Damn. Kiesha, Tasha, fuck. So now Dean, he's Dean now, Milan is Dean. Hi, Tasha, I just thought I would come by and see how you were doing, and, I just wanted to see. Anyway, we back. So Dean showed up down to the weave shot in an all-black neighborhood. That looks suspicious right there. Anytime you see a pale-skinned person showing up down to the black neighborhood, something must be going on. And that right there is an indication to the feds to go raid the place or start watching it from a van. Anyway, he shows up, confronts Tasha, basically trying to figure out, did Ghost tell him who he was? And then he learns, of course, he did. And then she tells, basically, Tasha told him, Kiesha don't know anything, and that's how it's going to stay. But, Kiesha does know, because Kiesha done crept out from the back. She up there ear hustling like a mug. And then she going to drop something when the stuff got really heavy, because Milan was basically like, I'll take care of your friend and everybody else, too. So, I don't know what's going to happen to Kiesha, because I'll just go ahead and wrap up Kiesha's line. So, basically, Tasha showed up later on in the episode and gave her a Louis Vuitton bag of about $500,000 and told her to take it and tell her you ain't seen nothing and you don't know nothing. And I don't blame Kiesha, because Tasha really did put her in a precarious situation. And I'm like, who's going to take care of my son? In the end, I got to worry about my son. I mean, you took Sean. He ended up dead after fucking with you. And now I'm going to end up dead fucking with you because you up here running drugs through my damn hair business. And I didn't know anything about it, Tasha. You put me in a very precarious situation. So, needless to say, after Tasha leaves, we noticed that Milan, when Tommy was going to meet up with Ghost again, Milan sent him a text message and said, "Can you take care of Tasha's friend?" And he said, "I got this." And next thing you know, we see Tommy showing up at the shop. Prayerfully, he just giving Kiesha a talk. Hopefully, he ain't took her out. Because if he did, here's the dumb part about it, Milan and Tommy. Who the hell gonna be just washing money now? Tasha ain't no hairstylist. She an accountant. Who the hell gonna be doing the press and curl? Who gonna be the shampoo girl? Who gonna sew in that weave? And you know you gotta braid that shit up before you put it in there. Maybe Tasha can do some quick weaves or something. Or maybe she can build some units. Some wig units. I don't know. But I think if you take out Kiesha, you're stupid and dumb as hell. Unless, what's her name? Tatiana ass know how to do hair. Or maybe you can find you some Dominicans or something to do hair. But either way, you take out Kiesha, you're freaking screwed. That's all I got to say. That would be a dumb setup. I hope Kiesha lives. I hope y'all hear me, Power Riders. Kiesha must live. Hell, personally, I thought Milan was trying to come in there to get a press and curl or a shave, or maybe he wanted some Rick James flair. I don't know. So, Ghost and Angela meet up. Lord Jesus. He gives her a cell phone. He done got off the dead body of Hugo. She trying to play all big and bad. He done peeped her talking to Greg, and it was a little bit too intimate for him. And it's like this petty, bad relationship. It's over type of fight that's just dumb. Like, well, oh yeah, I saw you with Greg. Oh yeah, well, Tasha told me you fucked her while y'all were down there at the hotel. How could you? You got me on that damn table and rocked my world. And now I'm up here, I'm in need of a fix, and I'm over here stalking damn Greg. Jesus. Needless to say, she had that damn wire that MJ encouraged her to put on. After she done said, I can see now that it would be easy, so easy, for you to get Ghost, because I'm pretty sure he won't crawl back up that pencil skirt. And I was like, MJ, you need to stop lying, because you trying to get in Angela's pencil skirt, because I personally think you swing both ways. I could be wrong. It is speculative, but it is an inference. There you go. At some point, I guess during the night, Ghost has started his additional Inspector Gadget duties. He done showed back up at the house drunk. The kids saw him. He passed out on the damn sofa in the office. Tasha going in on him about that. And she's like, maybe you shouldn't be having no plans against Milan. Why don't you just tell him that Milan has showed up at the shop and threatened y'all? Why don't you just tell him that? Why is nobody not talking in this episode? Confession is good for the soul. Ask Father Callahan. Either way, let's see what else is going on. We have Milan on the divide and conquer. He is seducing Tommy's mind and massaging it because he knows that there's a weak spot. And that's about Holly. He basically asked him, what would it feel like if you were free, Tommy? Like, if you had no friends, what would you do? And Tommy's like, I am free. Are you really, Tommy? I mean, you could be me. I could let you take over the operations next. You know what I'm saying, Tommy? Lord, so this can't be good. This cannot be good. Ghost goes to talk to Luis. I guess Luis to start back washing cars. It's his front business for cleaning his money. And I think, like one of my followers said on Twitter, is that at this point, Ghost is so messed up and twisted sideways until he doesn't know. Because my thing is, Luis never told on you. He never snitched on you. I mean, yeah, he did get a little hot and bothered during the conversation about, when Milan had everybody at the club getting information. But, I mean, really? I mean, he didn't snitch on you, Ghost. So I thought that was kind of wrong, especially to put Luis in a precarious situation with Milan. But I know that everything is probably going to play out wonderfully. I think all the key players will survive this Milan incident. Quite frankly, Alex Rogers even said in his review that Tasha probably should have shot Milan right then and there. But who knows who was watching? But she should have shot him when he came up in that shop. I'm sure she was packing. So when him and Tommy meet up, Ghost is on the phone with that cop. And it's about some bread making place. And then Ghost starts to have a revelation, which we don't really figure out what that revelation is. Him and Tommy, we now find out these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes are not loyal, honey. Tommy ain't snitching on Milan and what he knows, and Ghost ain't snitching on what he knows and who he talking to. So him and Tommy like, yo, if we gonna do this together, you know, you need to tell me everything. If you plotting something against him. And he was like, and Ghost was like, nah, dude, I don't know nothing about Milan. I need to do a little bit more research. But so right now I'm just gonna play the game. And he was like, well, do you know where he hangs out? You know, where he like kicks it? And Tommy's like, nah, I don't know anything. And then they just sat there like besties forever. And I'm just like, somebody lying and y'all ain't right. Basically, there is no honor amongst thieves. And basically, Tommy screwed up. And Milan screwed up too by having Tommy do that. Like, Ghost is not going to deal with you on that level he used to, because you staged a meet and greet at one of his places of business and didn't even give him a heads up. What kind of friend is that? So now he knows there's no loyalty and there's no freaking your judgment is clouded. You're headed. You like two shots in the wind, dude. Like that's why you won't know anything, Tommy. Diva says, it doesn't matter. I don't remember. Milan is just one man that can be replaced by the org. It's like an 8-headed Hydra killing Milan. Won't disrupt the org, will only make things way worse. I know. That's why I said that, you know, I've said earlier, is that basically Ghost now need to go find Equalizer. Denzel might be available. His character might be available, because remember, he killed everybody. I mean, everybody in that movie. That was a good movie. I might go watch that again. So let's see. Kanan done seduced Tariq. We know that he took and gave him some lean time by. All good things hurt the first time. I thought Kanan was going to kill that boy, but Kanan is such a cruddy Negro, and he loves the fact that Tariq hates his parents. So that's what really kept him from shooting him. He's like, oh, there's hate in his heart. I'm going to use that. It's all part of my diabolical, I'm home, bitches. Yeah. Plan. Okay. Whatever. Greg's still thirsty. He like a damn worm on the string. He just ready to get caught, honey, by that snapper that Angela Valdez is giving out from under that pencil skirt. So she goes by there and provides him with substantiated proof that Ghost was nowhere in the vicinity in the killing of Felipe Lobos. And he was like, y'all need me to prove it. That don't mean he didn't sneak out. He was like, well, his wife was there. And he's like, oh, damn. That mean he was fucking his wife and he was fucking you too? Go, come on, Angela. Come on back to Papa. Yes, let me get some of that snapper. Yeah, girl. I'll take care of you. Big Daddy Greg will take care of you. I may not be as good as Ghost, but I can give you what you want, girl. I'll try. So, Angela standing up there, I'm so cold. And then we got to see Greg's naked ass, and I really didn't need to see that. I was not appeased or amused. So he giving her all he got. He deep off in there just stroking. That's what he be doing. Be stroking. That's what he be doing. So he getting it in. Because he was like, it's been several hours and 10 days since you took your love away. Nothing compares to you. Angela Valdez, I love you, girl. Let me give it to you. So now they all funny, sweaty, stinky. Angela really didn't enjoy it. She saw that Greg had a picture of Ghost tatted there, so while he getting it on and getting his relief, she just started looking at Ghost and started fantasizing. It was Ghost giving her something she could feel, and not Greg Knox. She gets up after this sexual encounter with Greg, goes into the bathroom, turns the shower on, takes her purse. There's the cell phone. What is Angela Valdez going to do with the phone? Is she going to, number one, test it and call the number and see what cell tower it pings off of? Or will she, in fact, set up Greg to be the one that gets taken down and gets the needle, as this is a capital crime? Meanwhile, while this is going on, Inspector Ghost is out here getting all the info from a man named Bill down at the bar, playing a little Frank Sinatra. Set him up, Joe. I got a little story to tell. I think one you might know. Yes! Oh, I'm sorry. I love Frank Sinatra. Anyway, Bill is the bartender who has the cigarettes, the Drina cigarettes, and needless to say, Ghost hit the jackpot because he came right at the right time because his connect came in, gave him some money, or gave him some new cigs, I don't know. Then all of a sudden, while he pouring out his heart, talking about making one for my baby and another one for the road. Hey, okay, that's when the shit gets really interesting, okay? So now Bill like, well, dude, I really want you to tell me all your heartbreaks and 808s, but I got to close up shop and I got to be somewhere. So Ghost follows him, which is interesting how Ghost is able to maneuver and get around. So I don't know. Girl, of course I know Frank Sinatra, girl. One More for the Road is my go-to in karaoke when I have time to get all my little songs in, If it's not that, I do I Got You Under My Skin. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Yes! Honey, I love me some Frankie, baby. I got his greatest hits and amongst some others. Him and Dino, honey. He follows Bill. Bill looks like some little old man going to deliver groceries at this dark place, and there come Tommy driving up. So Ghost is like, let me test some shit out. So he calls him, sends him the voicemail. Then Milan comes out, plan in motion. Now Ghost knows exactly where Milan's operations are, and he knows that Tommy is not loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. Hey, okay. So you not crazy, Ghost. Greg done reached out to Medina again at the end of the episode, and we see that he has reconnected with him. So I guess he really did need to lose Officer Medina's number. But if I was Officer Medina, I would stay away from Greg. You gonna lose your pension fucking around with him, okay? I think Ghost at this point, Samantha, really would love to watch Milan, but when his family is at stake and his sanity is at stake, I mean, just think about it. I think Ghost is setting up like a Ghetto Boys song talking about, at night I can't sleep, I toss and turn, candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Okay, I think that's what it is, because I just don't see him. And then, the next episode, we see that Luis going in with the damn wire. Tommy done told Ghost that he chose him over Holly. But it's not his fault that Holly's dead. You the one who got mixed up with that mentally ill, crazy, redhead chick because she reminded you of your dysfunctional mama and home life. Boy, you need to go get on somebody's chair and lay down and confess, okay? Tell a rabbi, somebody, but you need to be quiet otherwise. But Tommy's no longer loyal. Tommy's 2 shots in the wind. Tommy's a man with nothing to lose. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this, but tell me what you think down below. This review probably went way too long. Hell, it's probably as long as the damn episode, but I'm going to try to chop it up now that I done figured out how to edit somewhat in iMovie. But my little cousin said he's going to come through and show me. So, did I miss anything? Did I not cover anything? Yeah, Milan is not someone you want to get sloppy with, Samantha. But I'm just trying to figure out, is he really not the head of the dragon? Because he could be playing, it's obvious he's very, very good at playing mind tricks. I would imagine in the Serbian army, he was some sort of intelligence person who manipulated minds of soldiers and stuff. Who knows? You know, we just don't know. And like he said, he doesn't know enough about him, but maybe they need to get passports and fly out to Eastern Europe and do some digging. Either way, this is going to be interesting. There's only 2 episodes left, and I'm a little upset about that. I was like, y'all could have at least ordered 12 episodes, because Power comes back 1 year to the day. Okay, damn near. Whatever Sunday falls that gives them a year, that's when they'll be back. So anyway, shout out to the writers. Shout out to Courtney Kemp for bringing this to life. Shout out to 50 Cent for investing in and believing in it. Shout out to all the great actors for making it so believable. And please, 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 y'all, we're going to start a GoFundMe. Y'all can have Tariq, but y'all cannot have Kiesha. Okay, we love Kiesha. No, don't take Kiesha. Oh, Lord. So, I don't know. You know what? If Milan is faking and trying to play mind games with them, he's done a great job. Because Tommy ain't loyal to nobody but himself. Huh? I don't know. I'm just like, please, somebody find him a new love interest or something. Shit. Because Tommy gonna get everybody killed and blown up, shot, stabbed, robbed. I don't know. But I think that's all. I think I covered everything. Let me see. Did I have any comments? Yeah, Tommy needs to take ownership that he is the one that killed Holly of his own volition. Well, it could be considered heat of passion, involuntary manslaughter, considering he was high on drugs and it happened in the heat of the moment. Plus, I think Tommy's tired of being looked at as the stooge. So he kind of, when Milan, kind of massaged that ideal that he could be a leader, I think that took Tommy to a whole other level. And I think that Milan knows that. And he's like, you've proven to be very useful. Best line of the night to me personally was when Kanan told Tariq, all good shit hurts the first time. And on that note, I am Miss Sophia the Diva, and thank you for joining this review and discussion. Thank you for commenting, and let's talk about predictions down in the comments. Have a good night, everyone.